Question 1. Following number line shows the temperature in degrees Celsius at different places on a particular day. So this is the number line showing different temperatures on one single day. So the first question is, observe this number line and write the temperature of the places marked on it. So let's observe it. This is Lahaul Spiti and it is 5678 degrees Celsius. Let's come on to Srinagar. You can see here 0, 1, 2. It is 2 degrees Celsius negative side because it is left hand side. Similarly, Shimla is towards right hand side and it is marked at 5 degrees Celsius. Now Ooty is 1 less than 15. This is the fast way of doing it rather than starting from 0. Similarly for Bangalore, 22 degrees Celsius. B. What is the temperature difference between the hottest and the coldest places above? So as you can see here, Lahaul Spiti and Bangalore are having at the extreme ends. Therefore, Lahaul Spiti is at minus 8 degrees Celsius, whereas Bangalore is 22 degrees Celsius. You have to take a difference. So 22 minus of 8 is 22, minus is plus, therefore we write plus 8 and it is 30 degrees Celsius. Therefore, this is the difference. C part. What is the difference between Lahaul Spiti and Srinagar in terms of temperature, obviously? Now, you can see Srinagar is at minus 2 degrees Celsius, therefore we write it, and Lahaul Spiti is minus 8 degrees Celsius. We have to find difference, therefore we subtract, minus is plus, therefore higher is positive, therefore 6 degrees Celsius is your answer. You can also see from here when you do it, it is 6 degrees Celsius. Can we say temperature of Srinagar and Shimla taken together is less than the temperature at Shimla? Well, let's see. Srinagar and Shimla taken together is minus 2 plus 5. We have to add them up. So you can see greater number is plus and we have to subtract whenever signs are different. Therefore, 3 plus 3 because 5 was having plus sign. Now, temperature at Shimla, we have to compare it. Well, temperature at Shimla is given straight away 5 degrees Celsius. So you can see here, yes, is the answer because it is greater. Now, is it also less than temperature at Srinagar? Well, we have to see it again. Well, we have calculated Srinagar and Shimla taken together earlier, that is 3 degrees Celsius. Now, the case is reversed. Srinagar is at minus 2 degrees Celsius. So, this is false. It is not less than temperature at Srinagar, it is greater. So, that was your D and this was your question number first. Second, in a quiz, positive marks are given for correct answers and negative marks are given for incorrect answers. If Jack scores in 5 successive rounds were 25, minus 5, minus 10, 15 and 10, what was his total at the end? So the solution is we have to write all the numbers first of all the rounds he scored for first 25, second minus 5, similarly for fourth 15 and for fifth he scored 10. So we have made it easy by making positive numbers with green and negative with red. This makes easier calculation. First of all, we will add green ones, that is positive scores he achieved. So 25 plus 15 plus 10 is nothing but 50. You can do it very easily. Now you have to add these negative numbers. So minus 5 plus minus 10 is minus 15. Because signs are same, we add it. Now his total at the end, we have to subtract these because negative will deduct plus. So 15 less than 50 gives you 35. It is very easy to do. He scored 35. That makes your question number second. Third, at Srinagar, temperature was minus 5 degrees Celsius on Monday. As you can see here, on Monday we have depicted on this vertical line minus 5 degrees Celsius and then it dropped by 2 degrees Celsius on Tuesday. You can see here, reduction of 2 degrees leads to minus 7 degrees Celsius. Means temperature becomes more colder. Now, what was the temperature of Srinagar on Tuesday? On Wednesday, it rose by 4 degrees Celsius. Again, then came Wednesday and it rose to 4 degrees Celsius. Now, what was the temperature on this day? So, Monday temperature minus 5 degrees Celsius, it is given to us. Tuesday is minus 5 degrees Celsius, minus 2 degrees Celsius because it got down, even down. So, it is minus 5 and minus 2 gives you minus 7 degrees Celsius. Therefore, minus 7 degrees Celsius comes as your answer. Now on Wednesday, what happens? The temperature rises up, sun comes and temperature is increased by 4 degrees Celsius. It means addition of 4 degrees Celsius to minus 7 degrees Celsius that was on Tuesday. So this is the logic behind this question. So you can see here greater sign is minus, so minus will come in the answer and signs are different, therefore we have to subtract it. So 3 degrees Celsius in negative is your temperature on Wednesday and that was your question number third. Question 4. A plane is flying at a height of 5,000 meter above the sea level. As you can see here, this is your sea level taken at 0 and towards it taken plus. Now at a particular point, it is exactly above a submarine floating 1200 meters. So submarine flows down this level, down this mean sea level. It is underwater. So below the sea level, what is the vertical distance between them? It is very easy. You can see you have to just add the distances. That will give you total height. Now planes flying at 5,000 meter, submarine is at depth 1200 meters. You add it, you get 6200 meter or 6 kilometer and 200 meters. That was your fourth part. Question 5. Mohan deposits rupees 2000 in his bank account and withdraws 1642 in the next day. If withdrawal of amount from the account is represented by a negative integer, then how will you represent the amount deposited? So as you can see, obviously by positive integer, because we are depositing something into the bank. Now find the balance in Mohan's account after the withdrawal. So Mohan deposited 2000 and he takes out 1642. We have to subtract 1642 from 2000. When you subtract it, it is very easy. You can see here 10 minus 2 is 8, 9 minus 4 is 5 because it was carry given towards right hand side. Now here also 9 was left. So 9 minus 6 is 3 and here was 1 minus 1 is 0. So you can also write it here. Therefore, Mohan's account after withdrawal, the balance is 358. This was your fifth. Question 6. Rita goes 20 km towards east from a point A. So this is your east. This is your east direction as depicted in the picture. Now she's at B point. From B she moves 30 km towards west. Now this is west and now she moves from B point towards west 30 km. Now if the distance towards east is represented by a positive integer, this is positive as you also depict in the number line in case of number line. This is your directions, NEWS, north, east, west, south. Now how will you represent the distance traveled to the west? Well, obviously it will be negative. Okay, as we have in number line. By which integer will you represent her final position from A? Well, we have to calculate it. So initially is at A, she moves to B point, that is 20 kilometers. We write 20 kilometers. That is in plus sign. Okay, that's why plus, because it is told to us that this side is plus. Now she moves towards west, and which has to be taken as negative. So 30 kilometer. So you have to subtract it. That is simple. Sign will come of negative, and we have to subtract. Therefore, minus 10 kilometer. Therefore, the answer is minus 10 kilometer. We have to represent it by a negative integer. You can also see here, graph, she moves from A to B 20 and then she moves towards back, but she moves extra 10, therefore 10 in negative sign. Question 7. In a magic square, each row, column and diagonal have the same sign. Check which of the following is a magic square. So we have to check for the magic square and the criteria is given. So this is your square, these are vertical. Okay, these are horizontal, these are rows, verticals are column, these are diagonals. Okay, we have also studied in your geometrical figures in class 6. So you can see here, we have to sum them, all the sum should come here. First we will do vertical. So minus 5 plus 0 is 0 because minus 5 and plus 5 cancel out. Here minus 1 minus 2 gives you 3 and here is it is plus 3, so 0. Now minus 4 plus 3 is what? Plus 7 and minus 7 and it subtract to 0. Now let's check row wise. So here you can see minus 4 minus 1 is minus 5, again 0. Now 5 plus 2 is minus 7, plus 7 0, 3 minus 3 0. So far we are meeting with the criteria. Now let's check diagonally. So when you do it, minus 4 and minus 2, so it is what? Minus 6. Now we don't have to check even further. This is not a magic square because diagonally it fails. Let's move to the second part. First let's check diagonally. So this is 1, minus 7 and minus 3 is 10, minus 10 and 1 is minus 9. Done. Another diagonal, minus 6 minus 3 is minus 9 plus 0 is minus 9 again meeting the criteria. Now let's check column wise. So columns are vertical. So minus 6 minus 4, again it gives minus 9. Now minus 10 minus 3, plus 4 is minus 9, and 7 plus 2 is minus 9. It is negative. So far, good. Now we have to check row wise. So minus 10, 1 is minus 9. So add these all three, gives you minus 9. Now minus 6 and 4 gives you minus 2, and minus 7 added gives you minus 9. So it matches our criteria, therefore it is a magic square. That was your definition of magic square. That was your 7th. 8. Verify a minus minus b is equal to a plus b for the following values. So we have to just put the values in this given formula. So here a is 21, b is 18. Now simply we have to put the values. 21 minus minus 18 as it is equal to put 21 plus 18. Is it true? Well, yes, we have studied earlier. Minus minus is plus. So 21 plus 18 gives you 39. Hence it is verified. You can see here minus minus is plus. Left hand side equal to right hand side. This is your right hand side, and when you add 21 plus 18, it is equal. Now doing the same thing here, a and b changes only. Now putting at a 118 minus and bracket start minus as it is, and then b is 125, and on right hand side just write 118 plus 125. Now solve it. Minus minus is plus. When you add it, it is 243. Left hand side equal to right hand side, therefore it is verified. You can add it. You have learned it in your previous class. Now third, now a and b are changed. 75 minus minus 84. Similarly, on the right hand side, 75 plus 84 placing at the place of a and b, and negative negative is plus. When you add 75 plus 84, 5 plus 4 is 9, 7 plus 8 is 15. Last part, a 28, b 11, just substituting the values in a and b and obtaining the result. So 28 minus minus is plus. Just remember this, minus minus is plus. It gives you 39. That makes your question number 8. 9th, use the sign of greater than, less than, or equal to in the box to make the statement true. So these are the terms. So minus 8 plus minus 4. Here signs are same. We have to add them and signs remain same. So minus 12. Done. Here minus minus becomes plus. So minus 8 plus 4 is obviously minus 4 because 8 was having sign of negative and it was greater. So you can see minus 12 and minus 4. Which one is greater? Well, minus 4 lies closer to 0, therefore it is greater. Minus 12 is less, therefore it will come less than sign. Remember, you have to open this angular towards the greater side. So minus 4 was greater. Now here you can see minus 3. First just add negative terms. Minus 3 and minus 19, first add them, sign will come of negative and answer will be minus 22. Minus 22 plus 7 is minus 15 because sign was of negative, greater. Now here, what we can do, minus 8 minus 9 is how much? 17, and then minus 17 and plus 15 is minus 2. That's how you can do it. Now let's compare. Again, minus 2 is greater, minus 15 is less because minus 2 lies towards 0 on the number line. Therefore, same less than sign will come here as well. Now C part, that is easy. First add plus plus. 23 plus 11 is how much? 34, and 34 minus 41. Here minus will come because sign is greater for minus. Minus 7 is the answer. Now here add 41 plus 11. How much? 52 minus 52. Sign will come of negative and they will be subtracted. So minus 29. Now let's compare it. Obviously minus 7 is greater, therefore you have to open the bracket sign towards greater number. Therefore it will come like this. So minus 7 and we read it as minus 7 is greater than minus 29. Here minus 24 and minus 15 is minus 39, and when you add it to 39 it is 0. It cancel out. Now here plus minus is minus and minus minus is plus. Okay, so we can add first and last term, that is 36 plus 36. How much? It is 72, and 72 minus 52 gives you plus of 20. Now it is very easy. 20 is greater than 0, therefore sign will come towards greater than sign. You have to open mouth towards greater sign. This is the trick to do it or to learn it. Now E part, 79 plus 51 is 130, and we have to subtract minus 231 from it. So sign will come of greater. Sign will come of negative number, and when you subtract it, it is minus 101. Here add 159 and 81 to give you 240. And again sign will come of negative because this is greater. You have to subtract them, therefore minus 159. Now clearly minus 101 is nearer to 0. Therefore minus 101 is greater than minus 159, and we have to open the brackets towards greater number. So therefore we open it towards this side and we read it as minus 101 is greater than minus 159. That was your question number 9. Question 10. A water tank has steps inside it. You can see here this is a water tank and this is the steps. The monkey is sitting on the topmost step. As you can see here, the first step, the water level is at 9 steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Okay. On the 9th step, the water is there. Here's the question. He jumps 3 steps down and then jumps 2 steps back. Okay. He's a kind of notorious monkey. First he steps 3 steps and then he moves 2 steps back. So finally he'll be at this position. Now in how many steps will he reach the water level? You have to reach him here. He has to reach here from this step. So at 2 steps he'll be here. Okay. And another 2 steps will be here. Okay. Another 2 steps he'll be here. So in each step he's actually moving 2 places. So when you do it, when he'll be here, when he'll jump, he'll be at the water level. So total 11 jumps will be required. So this was just logically. Now let's do it mathematically. Downwards is positive, upwards is negative. Okay. Now initially the monkey is at step 1. This is given to us. After first step, the monkey will be at 1 plus 3 at 4 step, as we have also shown. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. After second jump, the monkey will be at 4 plus minus 2 because he's moving backwards. So finally he'll be at 2 step at the second step. Okay. This much we have done. Now third jump, he makes third jump. So he's here, he'll make third jump. So 2 plus 3 because he makes 3 jumps. Because he makes 3 step jump. So he'll be at 5. He'll be at 5th step. Alright. Now the third jump. Now he makes 4th jump back. It will be taken as negative. So 5 plus minus 2 plus minus is minus. So he'll be at ultimately at 3rd step. Alright. Now at 5th jump, what he does? Monkey will step as 3 plus 3 is 6. You have to just take the previous step and you have to add 3 to it. So he'll be at 6. Now he make another back jump, which will be taken as negative. So he'll be at 4th step. Similarly, you can do for rest of it until he comes towards the final step. So what you'll see at this step, this is important point. At 10th jump, when he'll be at this position, he'll now jump 3 steps. And finally he reaches the water level step. So totally after 11th jump, the monkey will be at 6 plus 3 is 9. And we were given that the water was in 9th level. So it took him 11 jumps. Second, after drinking water, he wants to go back. Okay. Now his tummy is full of water. For this, he jumps 4 steps up and then jumps 2 steps back. Another notorious thing done by him. So in how many jumps will he reach back to the top step? So as you can see here, in 2 jumps, he moves 2 steps. Okay. As you can see here, in another jump, another 2 jumps, he'll also move 2 steps. So he'll be here. So similarly, at what step? At the 5th jump, he'll reach at the top. This was logical. Now let's do it mathematically. Again, upward is negative, downwards is plus. We will take this thing. Now after first step, he'll be at 9 plus minus 4 because move upwards, we'll take it negative. So he'll be at 5. So 9 minus 4 is 5. Done. Towards this position. Now after second jump, he'll move back towards water. So he moves 2 steps towards water and it will be taken as plus. So finally he's at, after 2 steps, at 7th step. Now third jump. He was at 7 and he makes 4 to it. And upward is taken negative, so he'll be at 3. After 4th jump, 3 plus 2, again doing the same thing, he'll be at 3. Now, important thing is 5th jump. When he jumps upwards, he'll be at 1st. You don't even have to jump now backward because he already reached at this position after making 4 step jump. So clearly the monkey will reach back at the top after 5 jumps. So that was the required answer. Question third, if the number of steps moved down is represented by negative integers and the number of steps moved up by positive, represent his moves in part 1 and 2. Right? We have written downward negative, upward positive. So A and B are given. So we knew from our previous solution, so we have to write it 11 times because we knew in the earlier first part that he took 11 jumps. So we have to do it 11 times. Minus 3 plus 2, minus 3 plus 2, minus 3 plus 2, and you will find that it will come out to be minus 8. So this is the fast way of doing it and to remember it. Similarly for the B part, now we will use question second part for this because he moved back towards step after drinking water. So how many steps he took? In previous case, minus 8 represented going down by 8 steps. So this was your first part. Now again B part, this is 4 minus 2 and we have to do it how many times? The easiest trick is to learn that how many jumps he needed in previous question were 5. Therefore we did it 5 times. So 4 minus 2, 4 minus 2 plus 4 and it gives you 8. So 8 in B represent going up 8 steps. So he took 8 steps. So this is the fast way of doing this question. That was the last question, question number 10.